Good evening. How is everybody tonight? Doing good, I hope. I hope you guys can hear me okay. My name's Shauna. Working on setting up a channel. Still don't really know what my thing's gonna be yet, but just gonna try out a little bit of everything until something sticks, I guess. So I hope everybody can join this evening. Kind of think that we're going to talk about what is what are the national celebrations for today all over the world of for instance, today is National Gumdrop Day. I didn't know that. I've never heard that before. So if you're hearing this for the first time today, go get you a gumdrop and enjoy. They're pretty good. I don't really know if I ever really got into gumdrops though, but anyway, it's supposed to be a special celebration today for it. So I thought we would dive into some of the things I found on the internet that people all over are celebrating today. I might not name all of them, so if there's somebody tuned and I didn't mention a particular holiday that is like special to you or whatever, let me know in the comments. Let me know something that I might not be aware of that you'd like to share with everybody. Maybe it's a special awareness for an illness that a loved one has, or maybe it's something really cool like a hobby and it's celebrated as a, say, National Paper Airplane Day or something. I don't know, but if you've got something special, let me know, and I'll be happy to share it on here, talk about it, whatever. But hope everybody's had a good day um, since since the last time I was on here. It's been a while. Um, Last time it was kind of like a getting to know you kind of segment where I just sat and talked about myself for about 40 minutes. And yeah, I wasn't very comfortable doing that. But I mean, you guys got to get to know me somehow, right? But anyway, trying to kill a little bit of time, give people some time to get in here. But I found this article and it says it's all about celebrating the ordinary, uh, extraordinary in the ordinary. So that's kind of what this idea is about. Is there something special your family celebrates that not everybody in the world knows about, or is there something that you'd like to raise awareness for that people need to know about? You guys, let me know. I look forward to seeing you in the comments. Getting to know each and every one of you and letting you get to know me better. And also, if anybody has any tips, tricks, ideas, any of that cool stuff. Um, Hi, Ava. Welcome to the show. What is something you think we should celebrate that we don't already? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know about things that we don't already celebrate. Is there something particular you have in mind? Like, I know that today is also a Annoy Squidward Day, so it can be anything you can celebrate. I think we need to celebrate more family things. You know, like we have a siblings day, which is not today, but we need to celebrate more about coming together as a family or community. Uh, is that what you mean? Because I think it'd be cool to have holidays where we want to do things with our family, and or maybe we're trying to help someone spread awareness about like Kiari. Oh, okay, that is what you meant. Because I know Ava personally. You guys, Ava is my stepdaughter, and she's pretty cool. But anyway, I know her mother has something called Kiari, and my daughter has Kiari, and it's not a well-known illness. And so there's a Kiari Awareness Month. So we need to do things like that, of course. because that's something that they don't even know how to find. A lot of times it goes misdiagnosed or undiagnosed for years, and it's also something very serious. So, things like that. But there's a National Redheads Day. There's National Best Friends Day. I think it should be about bringing people together. When you celebrate, you have parties and you, it, you want to be with people. And that's what celebrating is. And so I think it should be things that bring people together. Um, and who couldn't get behind something like National Ice Cream Day or whatever your favorite food is, or coloring book day or something like that, or music day. Ava and we like music a lot, and so did her dad. So all kinds of different musicians. We should just celebrate stuff like that. Um, Anything that brings anybody together and reinforces family and friendship and community. I think that's important. But here on this article that I found, it says to kick things off with a gumdrop because today is National Gumdrop Day. Um, I don't know if you guys like gumdrops. Aren't those the gummy kind of things? I'm not sure. But anyway, eat a gumdrop. Today's gumdrop day. Also, we have tap into your inner child for National Black Girl Magic Day. And it says by watching your favorite childhood cartoons, um, you can also celebrate Annoy Squidward Day. That would be fun to annoy Squidward. He gets kind of irritated. If you guys don't know who Squidward is, for like my cousin, she doesn't really watch cartoons much, I don't think. Um, like Squidward is on SpongeBob, and he plays the saxophone, I think. And he's a grumpy neighbor, kind of like, don't talk to me, kind of thing. So, and SpongeBob is like this really peppy, giggly cartoon. So, he's really annoying anyway, but he's funny. But anyway, so they like clash all the time. So I bet SpongeBob's having a great day. Cammy. Yes, I think they do have a National Prank Call Day. How about I look that up for you and see what day it is? Um, that's a good question. Thank you for that question. Uh, let's see, National Prank Call Day. My Chromebook is a little outdated and slow. Uh, So, anyway, yes, National Prank Call Day in the Urban Dictionary is April the 8th. So, remember that on April the 8th, if you guys can, and make you a couple of prank phone calls, call somebody and see if their refrigerator's running or something silly like that. There's a lot better prank phone calls nowadays to do, but that's something we did when I was a kid. Um, it's kind of funny though. I don't know if there's a lot of people in here that are Gen X, but for us, we grew up making all these prank phone calls, right? And just annoying people and whatnot, calling strangers and hanging up on them and whatever. And nowadays, what do we get to deal with? We get to deal with these robocalls, spam calls, and what are those called? Oh, I have completely lost the word. The annoying people that call you all the time. Anyways, it's like spam. There's a word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. But let's see. I'm glad everybody could join me. This is kind of fun learning about what kind of things people celebrate all over the world. Okay, here's one that's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's International Childhood Cancer Day. Sales marketer, telemarketer. Yes, that's right, Ava. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. But today is also International Childhood Cancer Day. That's kind of more of a serious note. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she was just like 3 days shy of her second birthday, and she was diagnosed with a Wilms tumor on her right kidney, which is cancerous. It's one of the most common childhood cancers that there is. And I was told if your child's going to get cancer, that's the one you want them to have because it is curable and the most easily treated, and, like a lot less complications and things. So she had to have her right kidney removed, and she was in the hospital a couple days. But I mean, it wasn't even an hour, maybe two after her surgery. That little girl was up and walking around and waving at people and smiling. She just was doing great from the minute they got done getting that thing out of her. They had to take her kidney and the tumor. The tumor weighed about 1 to 2 pounds, and let's see, it was about the size of a Nerf football. Horseback riding day. Let's see, I can look that one up too. But of course, Miss Tiana is cancer free, and she has been for 21 years now. She only had to do like 6 months of chemo. Um, so it was hard on her, don't get me wrong, and it was really scary to have your not even 2 year old daughter diagnosed with cancer, but God got us through it, and He healed her, and so everything's great. It was actually kind of cool. I do a Bible study with my family, and we've been talking about the woman that touched the hem of Jesus' garment, and she was healed of her blood issue. Oh, that's a good question, Ava. I will look up Poetry Day as well. But anyway, when Tiana was diagnosed, we went to church and everybody did a prayer and singing kind of thing, and they were singing the song about touching the hem of Jesus' garment. There was a picture behind the pulpit of Jesus, and my little girl was reaching towards everybody in the church service, and she would like let one person hold her and then reach for the next person. She did that all the way around the room until she got to the person by the painting, and she reached up and she touched the hem of Jesus's garment, and she was healed. So anyway, that story makes me kind of feel a little emotional, but it's a true story. She really did do that until she got up there. All right. Every December 13th is National Horseback Riding Day. So that's pretty cool. Um, every December 13th, horse lovers nationwide celebrate National Day of the Horse, a special occasion dedicated to recognizing the profound influences horses have had on American history, culture, and daily life. I love horses. They're such beautiful and majestic animals. They really are so cool. And I used to ride horses. I had a horse when I was a little girl. Let's see, National, what'd you say, Poetry Day? Yes, Poetry Day. I know there's a poetry month. There may be a specific. Okay, Poetry Day is the first Thursday of October. I'm doing okay, Tammy. How are you doing? Uh, if you are who I think you are, I heard you had quite a spill, but I'm not sure if you are. But anyway, how are you doing? I'm doing much better. I went to church this morning and just kind of had kind of a laid back, kind of pleasant day so far. Um, I hope everybody else is doing all right. Um, I get a little nervous in front of the camera. I'm sure everybody does. I feel like I'm talking too fast or fiddling too much or whatever the term is, fidgeting, whatever. But anyway, so on these, we've got to get a gumdrop if we could figure out good snap, crackle, and pop. Right? Snap, crackle, and pop. That's how I feel most days too. I'm glad you're doing good though. But snap, crackle, and pop. Sound like a bunch of Rice Krispies. That's how I feel most days. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm nervous and not sure if I'm talking too fast or I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out where to look to like make sure that I'm looking at you guys. But I'm trying to stare at the little dot on my phone that is the camera or whatever. So maybe that works. But anyway, back to our holidays. Hi Heather, how you doing, sis? I'm glad you could join. Oh, this is so fun! I get everybody together. Yay! How are you doing? I'm glad you could get on here. We're talking about National Whatever Day. So far, we've covered Annoy Squidward Day, Gumdrop Day, Horseback Riding Day, Poetry Day. Yes, Ava, it's like a family reunion now. Let's see, and we've done International Cancer Day. Uh, what is, I see, this one says Paran, Paranirvana Day is today as well. Uh, I guess it means to take a moment to meditate and appreciate the tranquility of the world around you. Now, that's a celebration I can get behind. To celebrate meditating and being tranquil and chill. I like to be chill. I'm usually kind of all wound up like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs, but um anyway, so Para Nirvana Day. I've never heard that one before. Um is that all there is today? Oh, today is Saint Skeletor's Day. National Saint Skeletor's Day. Like Skeletor from He-Man. Okay. I don't know what that one's all about, but it's also International World Hippo Day. So go hug a hippopotamus, a hippopotamus, a hippopotamus. No, don't really. Those things, they will hurt you. Do not try to hug one. He-Man's cool. Today is National Wisconsin Day. So let's all go to Wisconsin. You guys want to have a reunion in Wisconsin? That sounds like fun. It'll be a cool trip. Love Reset Day. I wonder if I click on these, if it's going to mess up my whole deal. I don't want to mess up the screen and lose what I'm talking about or lose all the other ones, but maybe. Today is also International Love Reset Day. And it's all about taking a step back to appreciate the true essence of love. Sounds fancy. But really, it's saying set aside grand gestures and focus on just simple, heartfelt things to strengthen your bond and express yourself to your family or your friends or your partner. So, yeah, let's totally get behind that one too. I think I want to celebrate that one. Uh, uh, let's see. What have we got now? Hmm. We said Wisconsin Day, Annoy Squidward. Yep, it worked, Tammy. I got it to where I could go and look at the article under it and I could come back to it. So that was a successful experiment. I'm trying to use two devices so that I don't mess up the connection with you guys and mess up our live. Um, I want to find out what the Skeletor Day is about. It is a tongue in cheek celebration for all people who are single, happily unattached, newly broken up, or allergic to the syrupy pressures around romance. Isn't it funny? They've got all these things surrounded around love right after Valentine's Day. But so I guess this is to celebrate being single or unattached or whatever. Um, So I guess that's for all those people out there. I don't know so much that I guess it'd be good to be proud of being single because I know there for a long time I was, and I had gotten out of a bad relationship. So I was proud to be single and free. And so, yeah, let's hear it for people who've had the strength to walk away and do better for themselves and make a better lives for themselves. Because that's not always easy to do. Um, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing a show on that, about being in bad relationships and getting out of them and how hard it can be and the stigma around it and, just the pressures and things like that society puts on you and the judgments people pass on you. But anyway, do any of you guys think that would be a good idea? Because I have a lot of quote unquote expertise in that field. Alrighty. Today is also National I Want a Butterscotch Day. All right, I can get behind that one too. Yes, I love butterscotch. Do you guys like butterscotch? It's good stuff. I love butterscotch pudding the best. And those little hard candies, like those little ladies at church would give you in Sunday school or whatever when you would go to church and you was a little kid. Uh, we did that. It's National Flag of Canada Day also. Hmm. National uh International Angel Man Day. Let's see what that one's about. I don't know what Angel Man is. Anybody that's here, don't forget to subscribe. The more viewers, the better we do. And it helps the channel and help me get this going and get on my feet. I see a butterscotch. No fair. You got butterscotch. I want one. And mail me one. Um Angel Man syndrome is what this International Angel Man Day is about. Um, it's a rare condition that affects how children move, speak, and learn, and it can cause seizures and trouble with balance. So let's definitely raise awareness for Angel Man syndrome. Uh, I've never heard of that. So, I mean, I've heard of conditions like that, but I've never heard blah, blah, blah. I've never heard it called Angelman syndrome. Um, let's see. I hope I don't close this out because my laptop thing is so slow. Um, NBA All Star Game. Uh, I guess the day to celebrate that. It doesn't have a title or anything. That's just what it says. Ma Mahashivarati. I don't know if I pronounce things bad and I offend anyone. I am so sorry. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. We're all learning together. Like Cammy said, definitely all learning together. All right. Mahashivarani is a Hindu festival celebrated in honor of Lord Shiva. Oh, Grandparents' Day. Let me see. I will look that up. I used to know it. I used to send my grandparents cards and stuff when it was Grandparents' Day. Now some of us are grandparents. I think most of my friends are nowadays. So I guess it'd be cool to know so that we can celebrate being a grandparent. Party. No, I'm kidding. It is a lot of fun being a grandparent, though. National Grandparents' Day in the United States is Sunday, September 13th. So it's falling on the first Sunday after Labor Day. Everybody remember that in September. Oh no, I killed it. Oh, never mind. I found it. I hit the wrong thing. um, everybody that's on here, you guys, give me some topic ideas. What would you like to have me get on here and talk about? Anything you want awareness brought to, or uh, any cool topics you'd like to learn about that I can research and get on here and talk about, or um, hopefully later on we can figure out how to do interaction where I can have like actual conversations and debates, or well, not really debates, but like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just have a conversation with somebody. Ah, yes, Ava, NICU awareness. that is something that is very near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, and especially ours right now with that sweet baby in the NICU. Doing wonderfully, though. Thank you, Camden. I'm trying. Uh, I'm trying to do good. National. We do need. I would like to do a whole segment on the NICU deal, like talking about raising awareness for what goes on in the NICU, the experiences that people have, what the parents go through. Because a lot of people don't know about the NICU unless or until they have to experience it. My son was in the NICU when he was born, and he was actually the healthiest baby in the NICU. Thank God for that. But it was still very scary, and it's so sad to see some of those sweet little babies in there. Some of them barely in the fit in the palm of your hand, and there's all these big scary machines and wires. And uh, all right, I sure will, Camden. Um, All right. Oh, NICU Awareness Day is on September 30th, which is also my youngest daughter's birthday. So that'll be easy for me to remember. And also, um, hey, that's a good idea. Talking about natural healing herbs. Yeah, but I could do a show on that, Kimmy. That would be a good idea. There's some things I know, like natural remedies or things that you should consume or eat, or like food wise, that you should eat that helps with this and that. But I could do some research and come up with, like a good little segment on that. Um, I think that would be nice to do some things without big pharma involved and all these medications with all these terrible side effects. I have one medicine in particular I take that helps my blood sugar regulate, and also it helps you to lose weight. But the side effects are really bad, like really bad stomach aches and nausea and things like that. And so when you get a medicine that has bad side effects, sometimes they give you another medicine to counteract the side effects. So it's like you just wind up racking up this whole list of medicine. I've got one that makes me sick and one that takes away the nausea. I've got one that helps with my metabolism and one that helps me rest. You'd like to learn about the ingredients in food when we read them and not understanding the words, MSG, food coloring, things like that. Yeah, because when you read food labels, there's so many like huge words in there, and you have no idea what you're reading. And I used to know somebody that was like a really big into like health food and things like that, and they said if they couldn't pronounce it, they wouldn't eat it. And I would agree with that, but then I wouldn't be able to eat anything because it's so expensive to eat as it is. It's really hot in my kitchen. And I'm fidgeting with my hair because it's getting all sweaty and stuff. But I'm sure that's good to talk about on YouTube, huh? But anyway, yes, I'm going to try to write these down so I don't forget, but I know I won't forget about the health food and the NICU thing. So thank you, Ava and Cami. Those are great ideas. If anybody else has any other suggestions, it can even be, fun topics or hobbies or just anything that you guys think that would be interesting that people might want to stop in and talk to me, listen to me, or whatever. That would be cool. Because honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I would love to get this going and love for people to come in and join me and just have a ball. Um, get to know other people and maybe help some people or show some people new hobbies and or teach people about health foods and help, people understand how to navigate their health a little bit better. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm hoping it goes over well. I'd love to get a lot more people in here. Um, so I'm not sure what days we're going to be doing this every week yet, but this is going to be like a regular segment type thing. And for now, I'm just going to stick with the idea of, I'll do different topics each time until I find my little niche or however you say that word. Um, so I will definitely start letting people know if you guys will let more people know, invite people. I mean, they don't even have to stay the whole show. They can just, pop in, say hi, subscribe, whatever, just something to help get this going. Um, let's see. I don't know. There's a bunch of other, as Enterprise Week, National Box Week. We're getting into weeks now, so I think we've run out of days. Uh, there's a National Carnival of Brazil going on, so that's pretty cool. Um, but it's from the 13th until February 21st. So that'd be going, I guess that's kind of a whole week thing. I think all right, we've got International Fast, Fast 11. I do not know how to say this. Don't know how to pronounce it at all. We're about to find out what it is. Uh, fast or Fast Laban or however you say it. I'm not sure. Is a celebration in Denmark. Um, Often compared to a mix of Halloween and Carnival, and children dress up in costumes, kind of like Halloween. Um, and they do like a trick or treating. So that's pretty cool. And there's other activities too. But I think on this particular page, I've ran out of National Day type things. Uh, we definitely need to remember April 8th, February, oh wait, and September 30th. And let's see, now I've already forgot. I'll have to look up the days again. I'm so forgetful. Well, maybe we need to do some tricks and remedies on how to improve your memory. Um, It'd be a good idea. I mean, I might not be doing very good at applying them, but we can learn how to do it if we can remember to apply them. That is, because I forget everything. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying while I'm saying it. I don't know if that's old age, ADHD, or what in the world, but my brain just said, I'm not cooperating with you. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. I say a lot. I need to break that habit. I definitely need to break that habit. But I want to get on here maybe twice a week or something for now until things start taking off, and um, get on here and hopefully get some people to start joining in and talk about some cool stuff. Maybe do some cool stuff. I thought about getting on here and doing some cooking with you guys sometime or something, and having guest appearances. I would love to get some of you guys that are here now on here with me, and maybe we could talk to each other or interact or play a game or something. I don't know, something fun. But I've been talking for a while now and kind of starting to get a little tired. Ooh, hey. I love you too, Ava. I'll talk to you later on tonight or something, okay? Bye. Heather, yes, I would love to cook with you. I would like to get some tips and tricks from you anyway. Oh, yeah, we could play charades. Maybe you can finally teach me how to cook that ramen that I've been asking you about for like a year. Haha. No. But yeah, we could get on there and cook together. That would be fun. Um, and Miss Ava's wanting to learn how to cook, so maybe she could get on there and we could do like a whole step by step thing. And I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll all cook together and we could play charades. uh, charades would be fun. Are you guys any good at charades? I don't know if I am or not. I haven't played since I was like a kid, but that would be fun. Charades, and I like trivia games. So does he. Trivia is a lot of fun because you get to kind of test your knowledge, and it makes you feel good when you win and you think you know what you're talking about. But anyways, there's Tammy. I know you know Tamden. So maybe throw out some ideas to her, or you can message me. I don't know if you have my email or anything, but let me know. Throw some ideas out there. Heather, if you got any ideas, shoot them my way. I think Ava has left now, but I'm sure that she'll probably throw me some ideas too. But I'm just going to do a variety show right now. I think that would be the best way to go because, you know, maybe you're in a mood one day to talk about a certain thing or you've got something heavy on your mind and you need to be able to change it up. I don't think I want to just stick to one thing for now. I think it'll work out better. And plus, it helps me to kind of bounce around because I bounce around in my brain anyway. Um, but I guess I'm about to get ready to end the live for tonight. I know we won't be back tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll be back and get on here and talk to you guys some more and hopefully have a whole new topic. But for now, I guess I'm going to say good night, good evening, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. Um, enjoy yourselves. Have a great meal with your family. Relax. Get ready for the ho hum of the week to start tomorrow, Monday. Woohoo! But anyways, I hope you guys come back again, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Um, but I guess we're ready to be uh Camden. That's your cue. Okay. All right. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.